Hello, one and all, and welcome to the Commodity Podcast, your weekly podcast for car, motorcycle, and lifestyle enthusiasts alike. I'm your host, Gunter from Commodity Los Santos, the number one destination for automotive tuning and customization. Now you can watch us each week. Enjoy this episode. Welcome back to yet another episode of the Commodity Podcast. Before we start this episode, I would like to ask a question, specifically for individuals in the GTA car community. Let's just say something happened to your account, and now you have to start from level 0. A few days has passed, and with the help of friends and your grind method, you are now able to afford a decent apartment, businesses that provide income, and now you're looking to purchase 4 cars for your garage. The catch is, this time, when you purchase these vehicles, Rockstar has added a feature to the game called purchasing power. You only have 4 times to purchase something at the current price. After using the 4 purchases, the price of the vehicle, still available, will increase by double the amount. So, if a vehicle originally cost 1 million before you use your purchasing powers, after using all your purchasing powers, the cost of the same vehicle will be 2 million. Let that sink in for a bit. I mean, could you imagine having to pay 4.3 million for the Sentinel GTS if you already used your 4 purchasing power? Okay, that sounds a bit crazy. So maybe every DLC, players can get a new purchasing power or something, maybe just one. But yeah, now that we know what's at stake here, with a maximum budget of 8 million, what's your dream 4-car garage pick? What would be the daily driver, the sports car, your classic car, and finally, the supercar of your dreams? First on the list of my dream garage is my daily driver. This is the vehicle I would spend most of my time while playing. So for this pick, I'm considering the price, vehicle design, and exhaust sound, which is why the Fiesta Astron is the pick for my daily driver. The Astron is not your typical SUV. It is based on the Porsche Macan, Porsche's entry-level crossover SUV. It has a decent price tag priced at $1,580,000. Because it's a crossover, it shares the height of an SUV but handles like a passenger car with a nearly 50-50 weight distribution. The interior is similar to that of the Novak, remember that, and the Rebella GT. A plain and easy to read dial, which as a first-person player makes it easy to keep track of what gear you're in. Under the hood, the engine is mostly covered with plastic. Based on the sound, the Astron is powered by a V6 engine and is turbocharged. In terms of customization, you have the option to build a base Porsche Macan, Macan S, and GTS, which this build is based on, adding a few extra modifications for the OEM Plus look. After purchasing my daily, my next pickup was my sports car. Now, this could be my daily alternative, or let's just say if someone was to blow up my Astron and I needed something much faster and handle above average, enter the Pfister Comet S2, my pick for a sports car. If you've seen our garage tour episode, you might have guessed the Comet S2 as my sports pick. The Comet S2 is based on the 8th and current generation of the Porsche 911, priced at $1,878,000 or a trade price of $1,404,500. The Comet S2 has tons of customization, giving you the option to create the base 911 Carrera GTS, the GT3, or the GT3 Touring. As for power, like the Comet SR, the Comet S2 has great acceleration and speed. For handling, traction is excellent, and chassis feels planted to the ground. The only worries is that the rear end tends to slide around corners. Under the hood is a flat 6 engine, producing a good amount of power linked to a 7-speed gearbox, with an engine note similar to the Comet SR. With the Monitech added, the Comet S2 lands as the perfect sports car pick for my dream garage. When it comes to classic cars, one in particular stands out to me, not because of speed, but more charm and charisma. This is the first Italian-made car I saw in real life, and since then, I've always wanted this car as my only classic car, and that is the Lampadati Michelli GT. Priced at $1,225,000, the Michelli GT is a 1960s sport coupe inspired by the Alfa Romeo Giulia Sprint GTV. It is limited in customization, which mirrors the fact that it's a true classic car. The interior is similar to most muscle cars with a unique characteristics. Most notably, there are 2 large round housing for the driver's side dials, a center console radio with wood trims, and a special Lampadati logo located on the steering wheel exclusive to this vehicle only. Under the hood is a 4-cylinder with 4 throttle bodies linked to a 5-speed gearbox. The Michelli GT has a rear wheel layout and is fairly average in the speed category. However, it is faster than the Lampadati Casco with good traction and is perfect for short, twisty curves. One of my favorite vehicles in real life and in game. Last, for my dream 4-car garage is my supercar pick. And although not necessarily in the supercar category, this is the last pick because it's going to be the most expensive purchase out of the 4 picks. At a price point of $1,965,000, my supercar pick is the Grotti Italia GTO. The Italia GTO is based on the Ferrari E12 Superfast. It is a beautifully designed vehicle with a moderate amount of modifications. Under the hood is a V-shaped engine connected to a 4-speed gearbox powered by a rear bias 4-wheel drive system. The GTO engine and the A12 Superfast engine bay are almost identical. It is safe to assume that this is a V12 with a unique sound. As for performance, top speed is excellent and braking is sharp. And since the update of the Diamond Casino and Resort, handling has been improved dramatically. At high speeds or going over bumps, it seems to handle much better. So, how much did all this cost? And did I remain within my $8 million budget? The answer is yes, I did. The total cost of all 4 vehicles at full price is $6,658,000. We have a remaining balance of $1,352,000, which can be used for customization. Anyway guys, these are my picks for my dream 4-car garage. Keep in mind, these picks are based on what I would own in real life. Let me know if you agree with these picks or not. Be sure to leave a like, comment, or subscribe, as you know it helps the channel out a bit. And before I go, I want you guys to tell me your picks in the comment below. Which daily, sport, classic, or supercar would you pick if you only had 4 purchasing powers and a budget of $8 million? I'll check the comments within a week to see your pick. And that's all for this episode. Thank you guys for checking in this week, and we'll see you next week. Gunter.